Derek here today, bringing you a 2015 Mustang GT review. This Mustang GT actually belongs to my buddy Adam, and I'm super excited to review this thing today because I haven't driven the newer one. I've driven a 14, a 13, and an 11, so this one's definitely one to look forward to. He actually got this car brand new as a graduation gift, and he had the option to choose his interior, the performance package, all that stuff. So this interior you see right here is actually all custom ordered. With the interior options he got white leather on black, and they're actually heated / AC'd. So this is the first time I ever rode in a car where the seat spits out cold air instead of just heat, which is really cool because it keeps your body really nice and cool. For those of you that don't know, this car is actually equipped with a 5.0 liter engine, famously known for as the Coyote. So off the lot with these 2015 Mustangs, the Coyote motor is actually making 435 horsepower to the crank with 400 foot-pounds of torque. Comparing the Coyote motors with the 2010 4.6, you're actually getting a little over 100 horsepower extra with these motors, and 100 horsepower goes a long way. So you're probably wondering what the price of this car is, and the base model, they usually run for about $32,000. Now, since this one was a custom ordered one, he paid $42,000, but he got a 7-year warranty with it. So anything happens within those 7 years, this thing's completely covered. For most of you wondering, the curb weight of the car is roughly 3,700 pounds. Now that's kind of on the heavier side, but when you have a motor that's pushing 435 horsepower stock, it can kind of compensate for that, and it can handle the weight. When it comes to the gas mileage on this car, city you're pushing roughly 60 miles per gallon, which isn't too bad. In the highway you're pushing about 25. Now, whenever you're in this car, you cannot drive it normally. I swear to you, it's almost impossible. You'll be going 70 before you know it, so you're probably going to be burning a little more gas than you expect. Off the lot, that's really not that bad. 16 city, 25 highway. And with other cars having V8s like the Corvette I want to say is pushing about 20 miles per gallon on the highway, and we'll say 15 in city. So comparing this with another sports car, this definitely comes up on top. So just like every other Mustang, a necessity with these cars is the exhaust. Now you're probably wondering what exhaust he has on this, and he actually threw on some Roush axlebacks, and it gives this car a great tone, and every car needs one. It gives this car a great tone, and like I said, every Mustang owner should throw on a pair of axlebacks with the newer cars, or even a full exhaust. So one of the biggest discussions when it comes to the 2015 Mustang is the way Ford changed their body style. Changed the front end and the rear end tremendously. It gave it a whole new different look, and a lot of people were hating on it, honestly. And for me, I wasn't a big fan of them until I saw the car in person. Now, when you see the car in person, it completely changes your outlook on the car. It's kind of one of those things where the photos don't do it justice, and now that I'm actually driving one and in one and been around them for a while now, I can honestly say that they're one of the top cars on my list that I love to see. So jumping into this 2015 Mustang compared to the Oxford White 2014 Mustang GT, this thing just feels way more up to date, and honestly, it's only a year. That could also be because he did get custom ordered stuff into it, and this whole entire interior feels absolutely amazing. Another big discussion with the 2015 Mustangs is Ford actually brought back IRS in these cars. If you follow the Cobras, the 99 through 04 Cobras actually had IRS. Now, a lot of people were giving Ford shit for that, and personally, I don't see exactly why. Now, it is harder to modify the suspension on the cars, and it's a lot more expensive when you have an IRS. So you're probably wondering what IRS is exactly. Now, just imagine going straight, and then one side of the road has a line of speed bumps. Now, this is going to allow the back wheels to be able to move freely vertically. On a regular suspension, it wouldn't do that. It would be more like of a teeter-totter effect. But now with IRS, like I said, they both move independently. Now, it's kind of like having your front suspension in the back. It's kind of weird how it works. That's just technology we go through nowadays, and I think a lot of more sports cars are going to be switching to the IRS, just like Ford did, and I don't think Ford's going to get rid of it anytime soon. So we got a nice little bend here. Let's see how this thing handles. Doing about 45. So this car actually handles really well. There's not a lot of body roll, and it was really snug with the road. I was kind of impressed, to be honest with you, because I know I'm comparing a 1999 2-valve to a 2015, but if I take a turn with my Mustang going that fast, like, for all I know, the accent will be swinging out, I'll be into the trees. This thing handled really well, and I was pretty impressed with it. right, let's get a little first gear pull. Ooh. Holy shit, dude. We spun all through second on that one. Holy fuck. Alright everyone, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed this 2015 Mustang GT review. If you did, please hit that like button, share this video, leave a comment if you'd like, but most importantly, hit subscribe. We're almost at that 500 mark, and once we hit that 500 mark, I have a big announcement to make. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.